What's going on, guys? If you're watching this, I made it back to Thunderstruck Gaming once again, man. Always a pleasure, always a highlight. Thank you, Thunder, man. Much appreciated. God bless to you. Guys, if you want to see lit live comms from Thunder on this channel, subscribe. And if you want to help small YouTubers as well that are featured, subscribe. And if you want to see 402 Thunder, 402 Cut Comms, the OG, subscribe to his main channel. They are lit, man. He's one of the main reasons I started doing YouTube in the first place. Now let's get into it. So the subject of this commentary is going to be the big bets, man. The big bets of Call of Duty. As we go back to World War II, you know, it had a slow start, had a nice finish. It wasn't really enough technically. You know, the popularity of the game is unfortunately going down year after year. You know, the microtransactions are in our face. Even Thunder himself thought Black Ops 4 was going to save the franchise, so to speak, you know, put some fire back under our butts and, you know, get us back on the controller playing the game. And it happened for a little bit, you know, the microtransactions got kind of tired. The 150 health got really tired. I actually put a commentary on this channel a while ago. Actually, I believe it was my first commentary ever on this channel about the 150 health and how they didn't really compensate for poor connection, lag compensation, you name it, low player count, so obviously it's going to put you on a server that is not necessarily preferred. And I've definitely seen that in the last few months as the game's popularity has gone down. But, you know, in our eyes, in Thunder's eyes, you know, the people who are watching this video who are diehard Call of Duty fans, or you're a YouTuber, what have you, you thought Black Ops 4 was going to be the big bet, which, like I said, was the game that was going to really bring everybody back to the franchise and get it pumping again, you know, kind of, you know, bring life back. And it was kind of a flash in the pan, as you know. And in my eyes, I think Infinity Ward, I think Activision, I think Modern Warfare is going to be their big bet. I really do. And if you think why, why do you say that, Eric? Why do you think that this is going to be the big bet of Call of Duty to get really fire at the franchise? I really feel like the development, the new engine that they put into the game, they went back to traditional time to kill. It looks like a Modern Warfare shooter that we've been asking for years. I mean, when did Call of Duty Ghosts come out? 2014, 2015, something like that? It's been a long time coming. And they finally got off the butt. They're getting off the trend train, trying to be everybody else. I know that they're mimicking some Battlefield-esque type of game modes and what have you, which honestly, I think it's a fresh addition to the game. We will see once the beta drops, once the final build of the game drops, you know, how that actually plays out. You know, I've heard mixed opinions on the internet about how it plays from top YouTubers that actually got flown out. But you can't really take their opinion until you get your hands on it, because obviously you have your own opinion, you know, how you view things. So to support my argument that Black Ops 4 wasn't the big bet, you know, where they thought they were going to be making a ton of money. Granted, they did make $800 million, basically a quarter on microtransactions, if you haven't heard. But from what I've read from Charlie Intel and things, the business practices that Activision has had, along with Treyarch this year, the game was basically an experiment on money, on microtransactions, and basically how far they could milk us out of our money. And, you know, they didn't really care, you know, about the backlash. They wanted to see what they could get away with before Modern Warfare came back. Because I think they really knew. They knew when Infinity Ward came out and said, we're dropping Modern Warfare. They're like, oh yeah, you know, they got their hands together, you know what I mean? They got their eyes big. They got their, you know, they're ready for that money, man. And between that and the Battle Royale, I think their two main focuses of business this year was how far they could take the microtransactional system and Blackout. They wanted to see what they could do with Battle Royale, you know, test the waters. Obviously, they put in the Fortnite style supply stream, what have you. And it was just an experimental year for Call of Duty. I really believe, I think they believe that the initial sales and popularity and Black Ops having the trademark that it has, they could get away with it, you know what I mean? That's why they didn't do it with World War II, because obviously Sledgehammer's kind of like, you know, the second string on the team, if so to speak. But they had full confidence in the game sales itself. you know, all the hype, and I think that's why they took the chance on it. But I feel like when Modern Warfare comes out, it's the real deal. Yes, the microtransactions will be there, but I think the game itself is going to be what Infinity Ward, it seems, what they actually want to do, not what Activision wants them to do. Again, we're not talking about microtransactions, so I'm just talking about the game itself. It seems like they're really letting them spread their wings and do what they feel they need to do to make an awesome game. Finally. Again, it's been freaking years, man. Like, we say it every year. You know, this Call of Duty is going to save the franchise. We say it all the time, and maybe they finally did it. I don't know. We'll see how the game plays. I know there's no mini-map. I've been saying to friends, though, but by the time the beta ends, man, honestly, the mini-map will be back. I really believe the mini-map will be back. If not, I'll be very surprised. But that's pretty much going to wrap up the commentary, man. Thank you guys for, you know, checking out the commentary. Much appreciated. Thunder, thank you for having me on. Like I said, always a pleasure. If you enjoyed it, check out my channel, Stereo Rifles. The link will be in the description. Also, check out Thunder's main channel. He's a beast. And I'll just see you on the next one, guys. Take it easy.